Wow, hello my people. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Your wish has always been my command. Thanks always. Well, meanwhile, this is another one. If Tinubu can say Obaseki is not a Democrat, then who is Tinubu? Alright, this is another one. You are not a Democrat. Hungry Nigerians tell Tinubu over attack on Obaseki. Alright, Tinubu had on Tuesday asked the electorate in Edo State to reject Governor Obaseki, who is seeking re-election in office. Nigerians have lambasted the national leader of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Tinubu, following his attack on Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki in a viral video. Tinubu had on Tuesday asked the electorate in Edo to reject Governor Obaseki, who is seeking re-election in office. Speaking in a viral video heard on TVC, Tinubu said the people should vote out Obaseki on Saturday's election. Obaseki is the candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the September 19 election. Tinubu accused Obaseki of being a dictator in Edo, noting that the governor also lacked the rule of law and respect for people of the state. He said, "I want to appeal to you to reject Godwin Obaseki in this coming election. I have suffered with many others to bring about this democratic regime that today we are enjoying in the country." Then Godwin Obaseki didn't participate in any aspect of the struggle to enshrine democracy in the country. Therefore, he could not understand the value and the pains associated with this democratic struggle. He does not deserve any democratic ballot paper. Don't vote for him. I appeal to all of you. Obaseki demonstrated the act of dictatorship, lack of respect for rule of law, lack of respect for you, the people who voted for those legislators prevented from being sworn in. Reacting on Wednesday, many Nigerians said Tinubu's utterances on Obaseki was uncalled for and should be condemned. They explained that the APC national leader cannot tell the people who to vote for during elections in the country. One of them, Prince Zephaniah, described Tinubu as a non-democrat for attacking Obaseki in the viral video, noting that the people can no longer be deceived. He said, "We saw the democratic struggle that turned him to Lagos landlord. The generation that was deceived in this country is dead. You can't deceive this generation again." Akorede Oladipupo said Tinubu needs to be aware that the Nigerian people were now wiser. "I am not for any political party because they had the same, but how could someone that called himself a Democrat ask people to reject someone? So he is not a Democrat. But when he was in this party, he was only then. You, Tinubu, are rejected already. Nigerians are waiting for you to declare your ambition," he said. Akinyemi Opeyemi, one of those who also commented on the attack, wondered why Tinubu had refused to talk more on the issue of insecurity and the hardship being faced by Nigerians under the APC-led federal government. Tinubu is less concerned about insecurity and hardship in the country, but how to expand his tentacles. Shame on those defending politicians like this. He is not a Democrat, he said. Mr. Uche Wills, another commentator, said the former Lagos State governor does not have the right to tell Edo people who to vote for during Saturday's governorship election. Edo people are wise. Edo State is not Lagos. Tinubu can't fool Nigerians again after he landed the whole nation in a mess. He doesn't have shame and can't tell Edo people whom to vote for, he said. Also commenting, Ben Adeleye accused the APC national leader of being greedy and selfish for asking people to vote against Godwin Obaseki. He said, can you imagine the level of Tinubu greediness? When Obaseki was in APC, they said Edo should vote for him. Now he is in a different party. They want the people to reject him. This is greediness and selfishness. For Igbenovia or Sazi, the people of Edo State would surprise Tinubu during Saturday's governorship election due to his attack on Obaseki. Thank you, Tinubu, for making us know how seriously you need to add Edo State to your colonies, where your milk state resources. We are smart and alive to know your antics, and if you like, bring your bullion van to our state. After all, it is our national cake, he said. All right, it is our national cake, he said. You can imagine a lot have been said on this one. What more can I say? Wow, this is serious. Are you kidding me? You can imagine the level to which Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu career has been brought down by these so-called leaders. Now, you see, I said this on the other post that a lot of people, for Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu, they would have voted for Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu. But because of Adams Oshiomhole and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a lot of people will reverse back that, wow, so you people, you want to do to us what you did to the nation. You want to do the same thing. The state to which the country is in right now is the one that put the country into that mess. Yet you still want to do the same thing to Edo people. Edo people said they are wise. They have woken up. Their mumu don't do according to them, and you can imagine what is going on. So a lot of people are like, fine, thank God you have now opened our eyes. You can imagine what is going to happen to Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu. Well, that's my opinion though, but I think that is what is going on. Okay, and meanwhile, people are now saying, now that you have exposed yourself, then we are now wise. Edo is wiser. Nigerians, Edolites, are happy and they are telling their mind, wow, this is what is going to happen. But on that day of election, that is 2 days to now, who emerges the winner? But we are already seeing some signs. Well, we can't shout until that day, but I know that a lot of people are still clamoring for Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu. If not for anything, just for the sake of Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu on his own part. I think that is what I am saying. But a lot of people are now saying, fine, if that is the case, since Tinubu has opened up his mouth to tell us, in fact, to tell us to reject Obaseki, then leave it at that. Our mumu don't do. We are voting Obaseki, and that is final. That is what Edolites are saying right now. Well, Anili Jubailo, my people, well, let me have more takes from you on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.